Hello and welcome to Man Cave Media. On this channel, I'd like to talk about beer, sneakers, tech, and toys. If you're new here, please feel free to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. Also, please connect with me on social media. I'm on Instagram at media.mancave and on Facebook and Twitter at mancavemedia.org. And finally, if you enjoy listening to podcasts, please check out the League of Sedentary Gentlemen. We're available wherever you get your podcast or direct from our website at man-cave-media.org. All right, finally, at long last, I've replaced my broken action camera, so hopefully I have shot my last B-roll with my iPhone. Let's check it out. All right, for what feels like forever now, actually I think it has been over a year, I've been shooting most of my B-roll with my iPhone because my action camera crapped out on me. More importantly, the way that it charges. So there was a workaround where I could just charge a whole bunch of batteries with an external charger and not use the cable, but I would have to buy something else. And it was a really cheap action camera to begin with. It was one of those AliExpress specials. And, I mean, it worked, but it was nothing special. So I didn't feel like investing any money into making it work after the charge port had broken. So I just tossed it in the recycle pile and have been meaning to replace it for, like I said, I think it's been a little over a year now. And so finally, I'm actually glad that I waited because this company, Insta360, came out with their action cam, and this is actually the Go 3. And it has a lot of cool features, which I will get into in a moment. But yeah, this is a really neat little toy. So let's go ahead and get it out of the box, shall we? They recently had a sale for 4th of July, and got me to pull the trigger on this thing. It is a little bit pricey, not really by action cam standards if you consider the GoPro price tag, but it was significantly more than the AliExpress one that it's replacing. Anyways, retail for this guy for the base model, which is what I got, was $379. So yeah, definitely more than I think on the AliExpress one. I think I paid like $60 or $70. But oh, right there it is, front and center. But you know what they say, buy nice or buy twice, so hopefully this makes up for that. Oh, so it just sticks on there with it's cool. So the back of the camera is actually magnetic, and for their packaging they just have a metal plate here, and it just attaches right there. That's pretty cool. But there's a good look at the camera itself. On the front it says think big, and we got a user guide. This looks like a mount of some sorts. What's in here? Probably some manuals. Oh, there's the cable. So they include a USB A to C cable. Oh, feels like there's a lot more in here. What's going on? Got a silica pack. We have a quick start guide. There's a lot in here. Oh. All right. So we have a guide for the waterproofing. That's cool. This is the magnetic plate for the pendant. It looks like. So I'll get into that in a moment. Let's set that aside just for right now. We have some Insta360 stickers, the warranty card, and safety guidelines. And then we have the dock. We have the pendant. We have what looks like a tripod mount. and another mount of some type. I'm not sure what that is. And that is all. So let me go ahead and put all this stuff back in here. We'll look at all this later. Silica pack. All right, let's get this open. I'm not sure what this is. It shows the pendant. So I think this is a magnet or a plate or something that makes the magnet work with the pendant. Oh, it's an angle. Oh, clever. So here's the pendant itself, and it looks like, yeah, that sticks on the front there to give you an angle shot. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I dig that. All right, so this kit they call their standalone, which, as you can see here, it is not really a standalone. It does include a lot of stuff. So probably the most important thing that comes with the kit is the action pod. And what this is the camera sits inside this area here, and then you can use the screen. It basically turns it into a GoPro. The pod on the back has a screen, and the screen articulates so you can see yourself and what you're doing. And then I believe this actually has the spot for the mount. Where'd that go? Right here, this guy. Yep, there it is. So that everything is magnetic. It's really nice. And that sticks on the bottom of the pod. And then that gives you a threaded mount. It looks like just a standard thread for the mounts. I do have a small tripod that I could also use with this guy, but I mean, this thing works pretty well. Not bad, not bad. So other things that they include in this basic kit is this pendant. So I'll go ahead and unroll it here. And with the pendant, you can wear this around your neck and put it behind your shirt, like so. If you have a pacemaker, they have this all over the website. If you have a pacemaker, you can't use this, basically, because it's all magnetic. So with the pendant on under my shirt, I could snap the camera like so. And then just walk around with it like that. It's awesome. I love it. So for right now, let's go ahead and see. Let's get this off of this mount here. It also looks like this guy. Oh yeah. So you don't need this to use the little stand here. It will fit on there by itself. The camera itself has these little notches on the side for the magnets. And that just kind of, yeah. Oh gosh. So this base comes off, like I said, and you've got some standard threads to mount it to other things. But really quick, let's see. Oh, sorry, to release it, there's two buttons on the side here that you squeeze. Really quick, let's see if this guy has any charge in it. Oh yeah, it's got almost full battery. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this up. Oh, that was a pretty easy setup. So here's your menu. HDR photo, interval, star lapse, loop recording, slow motion, time shift, time lapse, free frame video, regular video, photo, and then now we're back to HDR photo. So it's got a nice little tutorial. So you can do autofocus, or auto mode rather, for the shutter speed. Or you can actually change it in this menu. Let's see, let's go to manual. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it has a lot of manual settings for the shutters. I'm gonna stick that back to auto. And then here's your resolution. Go 16 by 9 at 1440p. I record most of my stuff at 1080p at 30 frames per second. So we're gonna leave it right there. 16:9, 1080p, 30 frames per second is where I like to be. When you pull down, it looks like, I'm not sure what that is. Quick capture off. So that's quick capture. That looks like a rotation lock. Volume, brightness. Oh, this has a stabilizer. So this is a level 2 stabilization. It says suitable for extreme activities. Level 3 suitable for extreme activities. And stabilization off. Level 1 suitable for daily. Level 2 suitable for intense, such as running. Level 3 suitable for extreme, such as mountain biking with a high preview delay. So we could probably use level 2 because I have a shaky hand. And then I think this is voice controls. Yep. So I just turned them on. And this is language. No files. Got it. And I think that concludes the tutorial. So it shows up here. This is the 32 gigabyte version. So it shows up here in the corner. I have 2 hours and 7 minutes of recording time. And then it shows your reso. Shows what you're recording at down here in the corner. Got more peels I didn't notice. Battery life and mode is up here on the right. And it's got a nice little screen. It's very sharp. I really dig it. Very nice. So with the voice controls, you can set this guy. Here, let me put the bass on really quick. You can set this guy away from you. Set the screen up so I can see. There you go. And say you can say a voice command. Say record. So it wasn't working because we have to activate the camera. So as soon as I hit the manual record button, it said to download the app. So let's see here. Let's go to the App Store. There it is, Insta360. Pretty sure it's probably the Go, yeah. Oh, there it is. So the Insta360 app covers the Go 3, the Go 2, and the Flow 3, X2, RS, and R. So we'll go ahead and go with that one. And it does have custom skins. I just noticed right here you can personalize this thing with some skins on their website. Oh, app is done downloading. Let's go ahead and get this started. I agree. Yes, I do. Turn this guy back on. Right. So it found the device almost immediately when I turned it back on, and there's a firmware update. That figures. Right out of the box. Start download. Always something. But it did find the camera almost immediately after I turned it back on. Now it's uploading the firmware to the camera. And it looks like the camera's gonna reboot. Oh, I just remembered I had the pendant on still. I'm like, why am I itchy? That's why. So I'm not used to wearing anything around my neck. So I'm not sure what this guy does. Oh, it's a little clamp. That's cool. So you can snap the camera in there and then slide this onto something. Ha. That's pretty cool. I might try using this particular mount with my RC cars, because this will slide onto a spoiler really nice. And most of the cars I'd want to strap this to have a spoiler on them. But that's what's cool about the pendant. I guess I would probably like it more. I mean, you can reel this thing back in, but I would kind of like this more if they would have the strap removable, because I don't want to use this, you know, without the strap. The strap's going to be in the way. But you know, I guess you can. It comes reeled in. You can reel it back in, it seems, to keep it out of your way. But that's how I would want to use it. All right, we're at 81% with the firmware updates. Just browsing through a couple of the skins they have there, pretty cool. So the camera right now is rebooting. Please reconnect the device. So it's looking for the camera right now. Join. Let's do it. All right. The camera is now activated. All right. So now it just says no clips available. It's doing the tutorial all over again after the firmware update. It's a little bit annoying. Got it. All right. So, learn about button functions. That is the shutter button, obviously. Power button, quick button. Switch to shooting mode quickly with that preset. That's pretty cool. The release switch on the side there when you want to pop it out of this guy. Oh, I just noticed. That would have been fun. Trying to figure out why my video was hazy. And the Go 3 button. Short press to capture photo or video. Long press to power on and off. Done. All right. Now will the voice work? It tracks my face really well. I like it. Let's see if the voice control works. So this time the voice commands weren't working because after the firmware update it turned off the voice controls. So let's try it again. Third time's the charm. Set that up. Third time's the charm. Ready? Start recording. Hey. That's cool. Stop recording. Boom. Works like a champ. So yeah, this is a cool little gadget. I like it. So I'm gonna find some things to attach it to and shoot a whole bunch of B-roll. Let's go. All right, for the purpose of this test, I'm gonna do two different mounts. First, I'm going to try the clamp style mount here. And we're gonna do that on my 3S Infraction BLX, because it's got a good spot right here on the spoiler to kind of mount that up. And then I'm gonna try the pendant mount. I wound the string back in, and I'm gonna try to use that with my Mad Van, because there's really no way on the body itself to like mount that guy. So, and then plus it'll give us two really good tests for the image stabilization. So the Infraction on-road car, my street's pretty smooth, so there shouldn't be too much shaking around. But then the Mad Van, I'm gonna run that guy through the grass and really test out this image stabilization. So anyhow, to the test. Mad Van first. Let's go. Alright, so as you saw, I had to cut the recording short for the Mad Van because the magnet's just not strong enough. Neither one of these mounts is really good for something like this, so for future RC car videos I'll have to figure out something else. But yeah, with the Mad Van, the magnet's just not strong. Not strong, nearly... with the Mad Van, the magnet's not nearly strong enough. As soon as I hit the grass, it just flies right off. So I just cut it short. But on the Infraction, the clip mount kind of stays on the spoiler, but not really. So I did kind of a half donut, and that thing was starting to fly off. It was it popped up a little bit. I think you can see the camera move in the video, and so I had to bring it back to me and slide it back down every time I did anything aggressive in any way. So yeah, I'm gonna have to come up with a different mounting system if I'm gonna use this on RC cars. All right, so after testing this thing out, it's super cool. I like it. I'm very happy with my purchase. Link in the description below if you'd like to go grab one for yourself. Again, this is the basic kit. It comes with all these attachments. It says standalone, so it's kind of misleading. In the standalone kit, you get a lot. You get the pendant, you get the mounts, and so it's hardly a standalone kit. And as you saw in the video, you have to download the app and register the camera first before it will let you start recording with it, so don't forget about that one. But yeah, overall, very happy with my purchase. Alright, that's all I have for this one. Thank you again for stopping by. Please smash that like button if you enjoyed this video and help feed that algorithm. I hope you have a great afternoon, and like always, thank you for watching.